our top performing ad had 2 million views on it, thousands and thousands of shares, thousands of comments. I think in upwards of 5,000 comments. Obviously, within that, maybe 10,000 likes or something in that nature, and it just really performed, stellar. I mean, there's nothing else I can say.
What's up, guys? It is John from EcomVids. I hope you guys are having an awesome year. Today, I have an awesome guest with us. His name is Lex. He is an e-commerce brand owner, 7 figures. He's doing it all. The guy is totally crushing it right now. You can't see his face, but we have his audio here, and he's here to talk about his success with EcomVids. How's it going, Lex?
Hey, how's it going, John? Good to talk to you, man.
Awesome, brother. Well, man, hey, I just wanted to jump on a call, talk about your last video with us and how well it did. And if you could just kind of walk us through your background, kind of what you do, what got you started, and basically what got you into the EcomVids world.
Absolutely, John. I'd be glad to. Predominantly, I am a product development specialist and a copywriter. So what I am not is a content creator. Not a great content creator. We all can't do everything. Overseeing a brand as a brand owner, you have to have some conceptual understanding of each individual aspect. But I came to EcomVids on a recommendation from an assistant, actually, and just had a great experience overall. The process was very, very professional. The turn time was relatively fast, and the ultimate finished product was excellent. Our Facebook ads, our top performing ad had 2 million views on it, thousands and thousands of shares, thousands of comments. I think in upwards of 5,000 comments. Obviously, within that, maybe 10,000 likes or something in that nature, and it just really performed, stellar. I mean, there's nothing else I can say. It also allowed us to have a very high conversion ratio on our sales pages simply because of pre-framing the product and really getting the viewer excited about the opportunity.
Amazing, dude. I love that. I love it. Thousands of likes, thousands of views, and those converted into customers. I mean, what better story is that? Lex has a really awesome brand. I think the thing, we're not going to disclose any information about his brand to keep his privacy, but what I can tell you is he tapped into an amazing market. He has a great product that actually works, and the results speak for themselves. And us as creators, we're able to really just demonstrate that product in real life use that relates directly to his target market. Am I right? And that's, I think, what really resonated with your customers and really got them to convert. And so, kind of tell me about where do you plan on going right now with your brand? I know you're scaling it. Are you going into other channels? What's your strategy for 2021?
Well, yeah, it's actually multiple brands in a sense, brought back around kind of full circle. Obviously, scaling in e-commerce is big. And multiple channels with e-commerce also. When we talk e-commerce, we're talking Amazon, we're talking, web stores, affiliate marketing, you name it. I've also created several digital products that complement physical products. So we do a combination of digital and physical products, which is rare in the industry. A lot of people are not fond of digital and physical product funnels, but we make them work. And scaling as far as offline, we are looking at retail opportunities currently. But obviously there's so much room to scale online, especially in this era of COVID and quarantines and lockdowns. I mean, e-commerce is just, the growth is exponential overall. There's everybody who's not in e-commerce wants to get in e-commerce. And with that being said, I mean, the cost of advertising online is rising. So having strong creative that is going to convert is pivotal to your success. Throwing up crappy still images of, a stock photo with a product on it is just not going to convert. Your, Facebook users, Instagram users, YouTube viewers, they're getting bombarded with ads and offers constantly. And you really do have to win with creative. On top of that, the algorithms on these platforms are so smart. They find your buyers. They find your customers. The creative is that much more important with that being said, because they'll put it in front of the right people, but if it's not going to convert, then they're going to cease doing it and your cost is going to rise.
Absolutely. I love that. And that brings up a really good point. Back long lost are the days where you could just like throw up an image and just start making a ton of money. It's gotten a lot more competitive, and even for us, we've seen so many different creatives and video production companies out there popping up, and it's amazing, to see other people creating beautiful work. The thing that we really value ourselves in is like really understanding who we're selling to. Primarily, because when we got that video done for you, you gave us a ton of great feedback from that initial ad, which then we applied to your second round of creatives, which I think is going to turn out even better, because all that feedback that you're getting is the money. That's the value. That's basically like the golden ticket for us to create creatives that are resonating exactly with your target audience. And then when Facebook does give you, access to that person feels like they're looking at themselves, and that ad speaks directly to them. And, your chances of converting is way higher than someone who's just throwing a random image that doesn't really have any purpose there. So the intention is everything. And I love that. So I wanted to ask you, based off this year, kind of what were your biggest challenges and what were some of your biggest successes?
Greatest challenges. Well, let's go with greatest successes first. I mean, obviously, everybody who is in e-commerce has been scaling with just more shopping from home, with a great deal of retail being closed. And if you're not doing it, then you're overlooking a massive opportunity. Greatest challenges, I would say, is the cost of advertising this year. That is it. And I mean, it's spiked. It also happens to be in a year of elections. So that drove up the cost of ads across the board, holidays, everything else. I mean, we're seeing just such an increased cost, just making it that much more important to have the creative that much better. And, really, as you touched on, know your avatar, know who you're selling to. Everybody cannot be your customer, or nobody will be. So EcomVids is an excellent job with hitting it on the head for us, taking and extracting what we've provided and really just taking it to the next level on the front end of the creative, looking at our sales funnels and seeing, where that's going, and really just having a nice, smooth, congruent flow accordingly.
I love that. And the ad is what gets people in the door. It's what gets the right people in the door. All the rest of the selling happens in your funnel, in your offer, in your emails, in your upsells, in your info products that you're doing. That's what we need. That's what you need to focus on. Or anybody who's in e-com is like, look, we'll get you the great ad, but you gotta take them to the finish line, right? Rising ad costs, you don't have control over that, but you do have control over your customers. You do have control over how much they buy and what they see. And I sense that you're headed in that direction. I know you're linked up with our partners at Underground. And man, I think once you get all those back end things in place, you're not going to even flinch at that rising ad cost.
I would agree. I mean, it's a cost of doing business. Anybody who wants to complain about rising ad costs from the old days of Facebook ads and the old days of Google AdWords is just dwelling on the past unnecessarily. I mean, this is how it is. If you're an Amazon seller crying about there are more Amazon sellers, you're not putting out good products. Concentrate on what you do and let everybody else concentrate on what they do. I would say to any entrepreneur, do not be a solopreneur. Do not try to do everything, a jack of all trades and a master of none. Concentrate on what you're good at, and outsource the rest, delegate the rest. If you want creative done, let the professionals do the creative. Don't make crappy stuff on your phone. Let the professionals do what they do best. That's my philosophy. I look at myself as a brand owner being somewhat of a general contractor. I have specialties and strengths that I play to, and some things like writing copy, it's just easier for me to do it than for me to outsource it. Although I do love editing, if you have a competent copywriter and just getting it back, a lot less work. But like creative, I'm not a content creator, you know, and I know that. So working with you guys has been awesome and has made a huge difference for us. I don't think we would have been able to scale on Facebook without EcomVids to the point where we are currently.
Lex, I'm just extremely grateful and thankful. Those were just such kind words, and I'm so happy for your success, and I'm so happy that we get to be part of your growing success. And as you said, man, like let the people focus on what they're good at, and what we love doing is being creative, bro. I'm gonna leave it at that. I just want to thank you so much for your time. I hope you guys got value in that. Lex dropped some serious bombs, whether you're just beginning or you're a pro like Lex. There's so much to learn and grow within this industry, and it's only getting bigger. And so if you guys need creatives, you guys know where to go. Lex, thank you so much for your call, and I'm looking forward to crushing 2021 together.